What's going on, guys? It's Killer Cam Friend coming back at you with another Madden 22 Ultimate Team video. The date I'm recording this is August 4th. I believe you're going to see it on August 5th. It's actually my birthday today, so happy birthday down in the comments. Just kidding, it's not a big deal. But anyways, that means that we are 11 days away from Madden 23. We're going to be able to get early access to Madden 23 on August 15th. And what that means for this channel is that we're going to be transitioning to Madden 23 content very, very soon. I do have a few more videos scheduled for Madden 22. It's been a hell of a ride for me for Madden 22. Definitely the most dominant I've been in a Madden ever. I know I played current gen. Everybody says all the comps on next gen, but you guys can watch my videos and you know there's some really, really good players left on current gen. A lot of them, like myself, hated the gameplay on next gen this year, so we decided to stick on current gen. And with all the 25-0 weekend league finishes, you know, top 100 almost every single week, the whole year, it's gonna be a tough outing for me to switch to Madden 23, where I'm sure I won't be as dominant, but hopefully we do keep some success rolling into 23. As far as Madden 22 goes, the last videos I have planned are this one, which is actually a pretty good one. It's going to be the top 3 most toxic ways to play in Madden 22. First game, we're going to be rocking bow nose and human joystick on Bo Jackson, and on defense we're going to be running double A gap. Second game, we're going to be running 1-4-6 on defense. Old meta, but the blitz still comes in really, really hot. And on offense, we're going to be running Escape Artist, Hot Route Master, and Pass Lead Elite with Joe Montana. And then game number 3, we're going to be rocking Quarterback Playmaker, Pass Lead Elite, and Hot Route Master on Joe Montana as well. And then the good old 3-3-5 normal to 3-3-5 wide on defense. But if you guys are new to the channel, please like the video. If you like the video, subscribe if you're new, and make sure you're notified so you're notified for all those videos I have incoming here in a couple weeks for Madden 23, guys. I'm super pumped, but let's hop right into this gameplay. Alright, so our first toxic setup on offense is going to be bow nose and human joystick on Bo Jackson. And with that bow nose ability, it's really, really hard to not get yards. So 6 carries for 1 yard, and we're going to be glowing orange, just breaking tackles left and right. And we actually have 3 nasty streaks on our left tackle, center, and right tackle, and that free post up on our 2 right guards. And then we're going to have a couple route techs there, and then we're going to have Hot Route Master and Pass Lead Elite on Joe Montana as we load into our Super Bowl. This guy I'm playing, I don't know quite who he is, but I'm pretty sure he's not going to like what I'm running on offense or defense. For defense, we have short route, deep route KOs, and a whole bunch of stuff on our defensive ends to hopefully go crazy, get some sheds. Running that cover 1 hole offense as we kick the ball off here to start the Super Bowl to my man in the Titans unis. He's going to bring it out to about the 24. His first drive, as we see, we're running this double A gap, and his man gets lost. I'm not really sure what happened there. I don't know if it man switched or whatever. It's a little glitch. That dude was supposed to be manned up, but he hits us with a seam streak up the middle. We do get some pressure. It's going to bring up a 4th down, and we are going to block his kick, which remember that later in the game. I don't feel bad for it because he's going to do the same thing to me. I tell you guys every time that everybody knows how to do that, and they pretty much do. Pretty much everybody that plays current gen knows how to do that. Anyways, 3rd and 11 on our first drive, and we're going to hit a nice little playmaker to the first down marker, and then on our very next play, or very next set of downs, 3rd and 11 again, we're going to hit Gronk up the middle for a nice little touchdown. Going to take a 6-0 lead. His next drive, he's going to hit us with a little corner out. cook us, and against this man coverage here, we're going to hit a little corner route right back at him, hit him with a nasty little stop and go. We're not going to get into the end zone, but we're going to get close. We're going to try to punch this thing with Bo, and on our very next play, we are going to get right there into the end zone. That is going to be a 12-6 lead for us, where our very next play, we're going to find Gronk. That's going to be the 2-point conversion, and it's going to be a 14-6 lead, where this guy was throwing to his running back a lot. He had him on a little wheel route there. We had it manned up, so we're going to pick him off. And we see with 37 seconds left in the half, we're getting pancakes galore. That nasty streaks are going crazy. Human joystick going crazy. Bo going crazy. That's going to be a 60-something yard run to end the half there. Nice little low ball dot on the 2-point conversion. And again, he's going to try to kick a field goal, even though I blocked it the first time. And I guess it worked out for him, because I'm going to miss this one. That's going to take us to half. 22-9 at halftime. We're getting the ball. And our first play in the second half, we are going to bust another run right up the middle for about 9.5 yards. See, we're glowing orange there with Bono's. I actually didn't break as many tackles with Bono's this game as I thought I would, but he kept coming out in that dollar, so I'm just going to run the ball right down his throat. Here we finally hit him with a nice little buck sweep to the outside, and we're going to bust another huge one with Bo. And like I said there, I should have broke that tackle. That was the first tackle attempt on Bo, and I didn't break it. So here he's going to run commit, and we're going to break a couple tackles up the middle, just straight up fall forward, where we are going to take a 28-9 lead, and he's going to block my kick and take it the other way. Like I told you guys, I don't feel bad about blocking other people's kicks, because he's going to block mine, and that is actually going to make this a 28-11 game, which is a super, super weird score. And since he did that to me, I decided to onside kick him. So I'm going to onside kick him, and I'm going to get the ball right back. And thankfully for me, he's going to stay in the game. We're going to find Gronk down the middle again for an easy touchdown. Stun on him a little bit. That's going to be a 36-11 for us. And his very next play on offense, he is going to absolutely toast us on a little fade route for a touchdown. He's going to go for two. He's not going to get it. And then he's going to try to onside kick, get the ball back. We are up by 19. So we're just going to try to run this ball, chew the clock out a little bit. Bo's been going crazy this game. I'm going to show you guys his stats at the end. Here we hit a nice little tight end crosser, which was super good last year. But I don't use it a lot this year because it's not super crazy. And then on 4th and 2, on this very same drive, we're going to find our way into the end zone with Bo. And then on a 4th and 16, he is going to not get it. And we are up just a ton at this point. Here we're going to break another run with Bo. And he's going to break a tackle, glowing orange. We're going to call a timeout, go into goal line, get a little toxic on this guy. And here we are going to swerve it to the outside, see that joystick just going crazy. And we see there the stats with Bo were just nuts. I ran the ball a ton on this dude. I'm sure he didn't love it, but I do like running the ball. Run it super, super OP in this game, and in 23, I don't think it's going to be anywhere near this crazy, so I'm going to enjoy it while I can. As we see, we get the Super Bowl celebration going here, but Bo went absolutely nuts. We see our Joe Montana 5 for 6 for 198 yards and 2 touchdowns, and Bo Jackson 30 rushes for 194 yards and 4 TDs. Let's get into our next toxic gameplay. Alright guys, so this is not the best ability setup for current gen. I'm going to be completely honest with you. Escape artist is just not it. Your quarterback gets super, super tired, super fast. We see on defense here, I switched to zone abilities because I'm going to be running 1-4-6, which is a super, super nasty blitz. I'm going to update in my ebook, and the only reason I'm updating my ebook this late in the year is because I believe that Madden 23 on current gen is going to be pretty much exactly like Madden 22 and Madden 21 were on current gen. So I think the same concept should work next year. We see our whole lineup here. We're rocking the same lineup we were before, except we have Escape Artist, Pass Lead Elite, and Hot Route Master on our man Joe Montana as we get into this game. ISO Boss is a top 100 player. He's pretty good. Um, it took me a few videos or a few games to record this one because honestly, playing with escape artists is either way too easy because you're playing bots, or it's kind of hard. As we see there early in the game, we get toasted on a crosser, which is why I don't love playing zone. But it is what it is. Here we're going to throw a nice little dot on the post corner route on our first play of the game. And then we are going to roll out, use that escape artist, hit our crosser, and find our man Andre Johnson for the touchdown. Gonna be 6-6. We're gonna go for 2, and we're gonna get stuffed. Nice click on by him there. We see here I have 2 zones in the same part of the field, which is going to be the reason that corner route got so open. I was supposed to have a deeper flat there, but it didn't work out. It is what it is anyways. I'm going to keep running the same concept. He's going to let me throw this crosser over and over again. Eventually, he's going to switch off of it, but he was running cover 2 and using his slot corner. And if you're running 3-3-5 normal, I'm going to be able to double team that defensive end and get to the outside against these contains every single time with escape artist. I don't know if he's trying to blitz me. He's hovering the line here a whole bunch. Only sending 3 though. Here we're going to find a nice little running lane and swerve, and our man Joe Montana is not fumbling, so that is super, super nice. 2nd 11, we're going to try to run the ball, get something going, punch it into the end zone. Here we're going to find our little screen on the RPO. Nice little bubble. 2-point conversion. He was stuffing us, so we're just going to try to run fullback dive. We're going to get in there. We're going to take a 2-point lead right at the start of the second quarter. And like I said, I was running this 2-4-6, and I just couldn't get my adjustments off in time a lot. He was just torching me. Here we're going to get hit with another crosser, and he's going to take this all the way down to his own 31-yard line. So this same blitz I was running was super, super meta at the end of last year. As we see, I'm going to set my zone drops up here. I probably should have flipped them, but then he would have just kept hitting me with corner routes. But anyways, this is a really, really good blitz. The whole problem is that I'm not getting my adjustments in time before he snaps the ball. Here we decide to go to man coverage, so we're not blitzing him. We're just hoping that our edge threat elites are going to go crazy. He's going to motion the guy over, and we don't have man abilities, so it's going to be a little different this time. He's going to find a little running lane to the outside, pick up about 6 yards, and we're going to find ourselves in a 2nd and 4 where we should have undercut that route. Honestly, that should have been a pick. That was open for a minute, but he threw it too late. Here, somehow he's going to hang on to that ball and pick up 10, and that's going to help him find his way into the end zone after he runs fullback dive a few times. So now we got a minute left in the half, try to make something work. We see this little corner route is going to get open. I love that level sail corner route. It gets over most zones in this game. And we're going to go back to this crosser concept, which we are going to find the in route this time. Hit Jerry Rice up the middle for a nice little dot. We got to hurry it up because there's not much time left on the clock. We're going to see what we can do here. Quick snap him, and we get a throw out of sack pick, which that was going to be a touchdown. That's super unfortunate. We were going to take a 2-point lead even if we didn't get the 2-point conversion. And now we're going to go into half down 10. So, got about 4 seconds left, and I'm going to try to get this cover 3 beater off. We see square is wide open, but the escape artist, I just underthrew it because he's so tired. That's the unfortunate part of the escape artist. He was just exhausted. He couldn't make that throw. I did end up catching it, but that's a touchdown 10 times out of 10 if he has full energy. Here he's QB spying us and just sending the spy every time we roll out with escape artist. Nice concept by him, but he's not going to get any pass rush that way. Here we're going to find the crosser again, but as soon as we tried to throw it, we ran out of bounds. It's unfortunate. He did adjust his zone drops this time though, so at least there's that. Here we're going to quick snap level sail, and we don't have a playmaker, but we are going to find a nice little dot to the corner route after he sits and the defense sets up. Here we're going to have our little curl flat concept, hit the nice little low ball on the curl, and this play, I don't know how I saw this, but this is a crazy little dot here. I've never thrown this ball before in my life. I saw it got open. He just threw a dot to the back of the end zone. Joe Montana is the man. Escape artist making that play happen 100%. And then we're going to get stuffed. So we're going to be down by 6. His ball. Our blitz is finally starting to get in. We're going to get him to a 4th and 11 on his next drive, very next set of downs. Here we see we set up the blitz. We actually get all our adjustments off this time, and I get caught on the defensive tackle. He's going to find a corner route, and he's going to take this all the way down to about midfield. Now time is not on our side. We need to make something happen here. He aggs us. Oh, we have mid-zone KO. So we don't get agged in that situation, and we still get agged. Again, we get caught on the wrong guy, but our blitz does end up coming in. 2nd and 19, very next play. He is going to get sacked again. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 28. As we see, he's picking up this blitz now. He finds a nice little low ball all the way down to about the 26-yard line. And this is a really, really huge play. I need the blitz to come in here, and it doesn't quite come in. We're going to get a little drift by Ed Too Tall Jones. He's going to play that route, but he just catches it right through us, it almost seemed, and somehow he's going to get the first down. And then he's going to get the first down and then score a couple plays later. So now the clock is really against us. You know, that was super unfortunate, that drive. This is the animation-based game, and that drive we got some really bad animations. Here we do get an out of range, but Joe Montana is going to make it to where it needs to go. That's a nice little cover 3 beater. He's going to blow up our fullback dive again. So 6-point game, about to hit the 2-minute warning, and we are just trying to blitz the hell out of him. Hopefully he'll make a mistake. Here we get a 2nd and 10. Again, the pressure's coming in. He has to drift in the pocket. He's going to try to throw that crosser, but he throws it too early. The cover 2 played it super, super well, and we're going to have life again. So we have about a minute 30, 2 timeouts, and a dream, pretty much. I keep seeing that he's leaving this flat open, so I'm going to throw it and take my yards quick. If he's going to keep giving it to me, I'm going to keep taking it. Problem is I only have 2 timeouts. So here I'm going to throw it again, try to get out of bounds, but I can't get out of bounds. So I got to hurry up and try to make something happen. Now on that last play, I saw something. I thought that I had a little window to low ball X right here. So he tried to take it away with his user. I don't have a playmaker or anything, so I couldn't make anything happen. I got 18 seconds left. 3rd and 7. This time he didn't user it, so I'm going to low ball it to my tight end, fit it in a tight little window, and we're going to tie the game up. 15 seconds left, and the 2-point conversion is going to be no good. We're going to get stuffed. So he's going to get the ball back with a chance to win this game. Now, he knows he can't kick a field goal. I know he can't kick a field goal. Here, our blitz actually does come in. Very next play, I'm in a cover 3. I tried to put this guy in a deep half right here, and I just didn't know the adjustments well enough. So I get stuck on the wrong dude, and he's going to have a cover 3 beater right up the seams, and that's going to do it for this one. Super, super unfortunate loss, but hey, it's a hell of a game, so I wanted to post it. Like I said, if I had my normal abilities, this probably is a completely different game. Offensively, I struggled to score there when I should have scored, but Escape Artist is not the move on current gen, although it is very toxic. So we see here our next toxic ability setup is going to be Quarterback Playmaker, Hot Route Master, Pass Lead Elite on Joe Montana. Now, Quarterback Playmaker is a super, super underrated ability. If you know what you're doing with it, you can make a lot of plays happen, especially against zone coverage. It's really good against man coverage too, but you have to really know what you're doing with it. Here we're going to hit him with a nice little cover 3 beater after we ran the ball once to see what coverage he was in, get on a hash, and we saw he was in cover 3 the play before, so we're going to hit him with a beater. Here we're going to try to send the house at him. He's going to get hit while he throws, and we are going to not get the interception, even though we probably should have. He actually almost agged us there. Very next play, I'm going to user rush him. Miss. He's going to somehow get the ball off. 4th and 2, I thought he was going to run the ball here. Nice little play action by him. He's going to get us over the top. Our deep route KO does activate. I don't know if it would have knocked it out or not, but his receiver just straight up drops the ball. And here, what I am saying with quarterback playmaker, that hitch was not open at all, and we playmakered it straight to the sideline for a big gain. You can do that a lot with quarterback playmaker. It's pretty OP, as we're going to hit our angle route from the tight end for the 2-point conversion and not get it. It's going to get knocked out. Anyways, quarterback playmaker can be super OP if you have a hitch or like a running back ghost route, drag, anything like that. Any short route that's super quick developing, you can completely catch their user off guard. Here, he keeps coming out in this I form, so I'm going to try to user rush him at a big nickel, although I can't quite get it off because he's blocking too many people. And then his 6'4" Randy Moss is going to ag our 6'9" Ed Too Tall Jones at cornerback, which makes a lot of sense. But we see again, he's playing his flats super deep, so I'm just putting 2 short routes on both sides of the field, and I'm playmakering one up pretty much every time to gain a nice little 10 yards first down. We did the same thing with the ghost route there, although we got hit while we were throwing. We're going to playmaker the angle route right back to the other side of the field. It's almost impossible to user that, especially if you're in something like regs and you have a running back playmaker, which I know Christian McCaffrey can get. It's just impossible to user that, to be completely honest. You just have to send heat, and hopefully it gets in. There, he played man coverage. Really good call by him. I was bagged. So he's going to get the ball back with a chance to get right back in this game. Here he keeps coming out in I form, and I'm going to send the crib at him. He's going to motion over, and I couldn't quite get my adjustment off. We see this slant is wide open, but our spy took it away for long enough that he couldn't throw it. He could have lobbed it over the top probably, but he got spooked. So very next play, we're going to play double hard flats, and our pressure is going to get in. That's going to bring up a 3rd and very long. So 3rd and 31, he's going to come out and bunch tight end. He's going to hit his tight end on the little crossing route, and that is going to bring up a 4th and 22. Now here I'm expecting some kind of smart routed in route to the first down marker. So I have 2 flats and a hook curl on the field just in case. I'm going to run right backwards and expect that with my user, even though I was lacking a little bit. But we had the right adjustments on the field, so we are going to get the stop. And our very next set of downs, we are going to try to hit this little post route on the corner, playmaker circle, but I did see that I had the low ball on the curl, so I'm going to throw that. Man coverage, very next play, is going to cook him. Vernon Davis with route tech is going to kill on that corner route every single time, and we're going to go up 20-7 with about a minute and a half left in the first half here. I don't know what happened on the kickoff, but he's got the ball on the 48-yard line now, and he's going to keep running this play action. Right there, we do get the knockout with the deep route KOs. Wonderful ability. And I keep coming out in 3-3-5, and not in 3-3-5 in big nickel, because I'm trying to get this user rush down, and I really just don't want him to run the ball. Here, we finally do get the user rush to come in a little bit, but it gets picked up at the very last second, and he's just going to keep coming out in I form and running play action. So I'm going to have to adjust here. I'm expecting a pass, again, obviously, because it's 4th and 16. So I'm going to play double hard flat in man coverage. It's my responsibility to take the running back and the fullback, and he's going to throw an absolute book as our pressure gets in there. We got about 35 seconds left. In a dream, I saw he was in man coverage, so I'm going to hit this corner out here, and that's pretty much going to do it for this game. I'm going to stun on him because he was staying in my game. But here we do see how powerful and toxic quarterback playmaker can be. If you haven't tried it, go give it a shot for yourself. It's a really good play style for certain people. I know some guys personally that finish really high in weekend league that love the ability. Alright boys, that's going to do it for today's video. I know it was a super long one, so I'm going to keep this outro pretty short. This is Killer Cam Friend. I'm out. I'll see you guys super soon. Like, subscribe, noti bell. You know the deal. Peace.